Good afternoon and welcome to On Track Athletics question and answers. I hope you like our new intro, making it a little bit more professional. Sorry it's taken me a while to get this question and answer session sorted. Been pretty hectic with various different things. Didn't get too many questions, but I did get a few, so I'm going to answer them now. The first one was, are there likely to be any competitive events this season? Now, as we're kind of like middle way through July, there's not a lot of the season left. So I think as the season goes on, I think we're going to see more and more events being cancelled. I saw yesterday that the English schools race walking championships and the combined events champs were cancelled due to sort of the restrictions that are in place. So if I'm really honest, I don't think there will be competitions as we know it, especially at grassroots level or local level. I don't think there's going to be many, if any, this season. I think the elite events, from what I've seen or what I've heard, is there will go ahead behind closed doors, similar to the Premier League and football. So the British Champs is scheduled for early September, again behind closed doors. So they'll be televised, but no fans will be there. I think we'll see that competitions that do happen will be very different to what we were used to before. There will be restricted numbers in the competitions, and I also believe that virtual competitions will be more and more prominent, especially during the next few months and possibly into the winter and for the foreseeable future. I think virtual competitions, is a good thing. I saw English schools again had done a virtual competition last weekend, and there are other road running virtual competitions going on. So I think competitions will change, and we will definitely not have similar competitions that we did before. What do I see the future of athletics with regards to if this continues? As I've said with competitions, I think athletics as we know it is going to be very different. I think everyone talks about the new normal. There isn't a new normal, because what's going to happen in life is not going to be anywhere near what normal is. So athletics is going to be extremely different until obviously we're out of the woods and out of the pandemic. So I think we're going to have to adapt and change and be flexible for as long as we need to be. Although the pandemic has been, it's been deadly, it's been horrific. Many people have lost their lives and suffered with this horrible disease. I think if there's anything that's going to come out of it, is it might make some of the changes that are happening now in athletics happen for the best, or the best reasons. I think that the competition structure, as we had it before, was dated, and I think that perhaps the pandemic could help fast forward us to having more streamlined competitions that would be more focused on smaller number of events, of a smaller number of officials, and hopefully, not a smaller number of officials, but a smaller number of events, so that we can go to an event for only 2 hours, not for a whole day. As a coach and an athlete, and now as a parent, I don't really want to be going out for 8 hours to go and watch an athlete compete in one event. And I have done it, and I will do it, but I'd rather go to an event that takes 2 hours and watch my athlete do an event than go to an event and I'm there for 8 hours. So I think if we're going to get anything that's good out of this pandemic, it could be that the changes we have in athletics will benefit everyone in the long run. What support will there be for clubs? I think that the clubs, like everyone, are having to adapt, and I know England Athletics are putting on virtual club nights. They're putting a lot of stuff online, which clubs can take advantage of. So I think the support is there from the governing bodies, and also the track operators are going to be there to help with the clubs, but I think again clubs need to be adapting to the new normal as such. Don't rely on it being the same as what it was before. You've got to think outside the box, outside the circle, outside the athletics track, because let's make things a bit different. Yeah, then you do need some support, and I think England Athletics are doing that. But I think my final words would be that change is a good thing, and I think hopefully the changes we see in athletics will benefit for many years to come. Okay, so thank you all for listening. Thank you for your questions. Please drop us a like, subscribe to our channel. If there's anything you want us to go through or talk about or debate, drop us a comment or a message and we'll try and get that done. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon.